Hello YouTube people, welcome to JoeyGripps Gaming. If this is your first time on my channel, I'm JoeyGripps and I play, stream, review games on Xbox, Steam, YouTube and Mixer.com. Hit that subscribe button to support the stream, and today we are going to talk about what hero should Hero 27 be. So by now, most of us saw the video of Jeff Capelin stating that Hero 27 is already in internal testing and is very much playable, and it's a hero that's very much needed. I recently released a video detailing who that hero might be, and I spoke about the facts and not the rumors relating about the Hero 27. Anyone with Overwatch sense knows that there is already too many DPS that have been released, and we just got a new support character in Moira that heals and do damage, which I predicted in one of my YouTube videos. So it's clear we're not going to get a hero from any of those two classes. So the classes that need a new hero are defense and tank. Before I start speaking about the type of hero that hero should be and its attributes, let me break down what a defensive character is and what a tank hero is. And when I say that, what that means is, what is their duty? What is their job as an Overwatch character in their class? So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to talk about defense, because a lot of players who pick defense, Widow mains, don't know what their role is. They don't know what their duty is. They don't know what their job is. So JoeyGripps is going to clear the air. He's going to let you know what are you supposed to do as a defensive character. Widow mains, Hanzo mains. The main objective of the defensive role is to guard locations, create choke points, and establish a front. So you guard locations with Hanzo and Widowmaker. You create choke points with Junkrat and Mei, and you establish a front with Torb and Bastion. It's that simple, people. It's that simple. You hear me, Widow mains out there? Hanzo mains? Bastion mains? We really don't have that kind of issue with Torbs, Meis, and Junkrat mains, because usually people who play those characters know what their job is. But for the other three, if you ever play competitive, you know they're not doing their roles. If you pick Widow when you on attack, you know you're not doing your role. I don't care, unless you're elite Widow or an elite Hanzo or an elite Bastion. Then yeah, then you can take risk and you can place yourself in awkward positions, like on top of a payload, or you're trying to capture a point with Widow or Hanzo. Yeah, if you're an elite, you can do that. But when was the last time you saw a Widow capture a point or a Hanzo capture a point by themselves? You don't. The second type Hero 27 could come from is tank. Let me describe what tank is for those who use these heroes and may not know what they're doing in competitive. Tanks specialize in protecting allies, disrupting enemies, and occupying the front line. Let me break it down. Protecting allies. Orisa and Reinhardt, that is your job. Disrupting enemies. Diva and Roadhog. Front line. Winston and Zyra. It's very simple. If you pick Orisa and you pick Reinhardt, you protect with your shield, with your barrier. If you pick Roadhog or Diva, your job is to disrupt enemies, bring damage to them, run into them, hook them, whatever you gotta do to disrupt them. If you are Winston and Zyra, you're destroying turrets, you're eliminating healers, and you're pushing the envelope. I believe that tanks are the bloodline on any Overwatch team, and if you look at the statistics that was recently released, they carry teams in competitive and in pro circuits. And soon you're going to watch it in the Overwatch League as well, because tanks are very flexible and you can pick them in almost any situation. During BlizzCon, Overwatch developers released many concept arts and pre-made characters that they were going to include in the game but have not included yet, especially from the original Overwatch team. Two of these characters that I'm going to discuss are from those concept arts, which you can find in Blizz's page from the BlizzCon event. The first character I'm speaking about offline, and I spoke about in my recent YouTube video called Athena. In the original design concept, she was called Iris. Iris had a particle beam, a speed boost, and a shield as her abilities as a character. At this moment in time, for these two characters that I'm going to speak about, their ultimates were not developed and there were no names for them. So for Iris, she had a particle beam as her primary weapon, a speed boost ability, and a shield to display her defensive attributes. Iris, aka Athena, was a defensive character, and at this moment in time, her duties was that of defense, which we already explained what that is already in this video, what a defensive character is. So these were her abilities as a defensive character. She had a particle beam, which most likely broke other shields down and could rip through enemies, when they bunched up together. So you can imagine what kind of ultimate this character can have. Speed boost, which means she can speed boost herself and characters around her, similar to that of Lucio. And she had a shield to protect her allies, which is very important. Keep that in mind as I speak about the next character. The next character that I would like to see released from Overwatch is a tank character. His original name was Rumble. Rumble had three abilities. He had a siege mode, he had a stationary shield, and he had energy bolts. Based on all the research I have done on Rumble so far, siege mode is an ability similar to Bastion, where he transforms into like a tank or something like a ball, where he goes on a rampage and attacks enemies. His second ability was a stationary shield. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's not a shield like Reinhardt, where it's a moving shield that someone holds, but it's a shield that you throw down similar to Orisa, and you cover a large area and you protect a lot of characters. Then his third ability, which most likely was his primary weapon, energy bolts. He releases or shoots energy bolts from his suits, damaging enemies at a high rate since he is a tank. One thing that I want everyone to take away from both of these characters that I'm speaking about is that these characters, whether they are defensive or tank category, both of them have one thing in common. They both have a shield. One shield may be stronger than the other, that of Athena, which is stronger than Rumble, but they both have a shield nonetheless. And I'm bringing that up because I believe that the next character should be a defensive character. We already have two characters in tanks who have shields already. And Orisa and Reinhardt are doing a terrific job holding down the front line and protecting allies as they capture or protect a point. We already have a character in May that can put up a wall to block damage or to stop enemies from capturing a point, because one, you can go around the wall, two, you can see through the wall and it doesn't last that long. We need a shield where it's protecting you and you can see the enemies coming at you in a defensive stance though, not in a tank mode. And I believe a character like Iris, aka Athena, she could give us the particle beam and speed boost as a defensive attacker, and she could give us the shield to protect allies. I really would like to see this character come up next, but we never know with Jeff Kaplan and the Overwatch developers. I said in my previous video that they could be misleading us to surprise us. And I feel that everyone's been talking about Ray, and because of that, I don't think Ray's gonna come out now. I do believe Ray's gonna come out, but he may come out on the next character cycle. This character that's coming out next is a surprise character that they've been working on. And because the Overwatch League is coming out now, they want to give the Overwatch community a boost, not only to play the game but to watch the tournaments, because we don't know if the Overwatch League teams have been playing with this new character in secret, getting ready for their season, because they do have obligations and they are under contract to keep certain things secret, especially on the development and beta testing side. Make sure you subscribe, because my next video is going to be on Bastion and the changes I would like to see Bastion make. I want to release this video before the new hero is released, so everyone can see why we need this shield in defense and we need a defensive character. But if they make these changes to Bastion, it's going to balance the game up a little bit. I'm going to show a concept art of Bastion with the changes implemented on him already, which I think everybody's gonna love to see him go through that transformation. So make sure you subscribe and like the video so I can make that video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Rumble and his abilities, and what you think about Iris, aka Athena, and her abilities as well. That's all for now. Thanks everybody for watching. I'm wishing you're having a tremendous and exciting day. JoeyGripps signing off. See ya.